I ended the last poem with a line about the beach looking different. As Josiah and Annabel leave Narnia, they are changed. No time has passed, and they are still children, just as Edmund, Lucy, Susan, and Peter grow up to be great kings and queens, before finding their way back to their uncle's house. They are returned to the age they were before entering Narnia, but the change in their character is evident. An encounter with Narnia, and especially with Aslan, has made them more honorable, more chivalrous, and all around better people in their own world. Even Eustace, who was unbearable at the beginning of the Voyage of the Dawn Treader, returns to our world with a noticeably different personality. At the conclusion of that book, Lewis writes, "The other is that back in our own world, everyone soon started saying how Eustace had improved, and how you'd never know him for the same boy." This brings us to the final piece of effective fantasy that Lewis would have us understand. Good fantasy should bring out the best in us. Good fantasy should leave us with different ideas of chivalry and the desire to take in what we have learned in this imaginary land and apply it to the world that we actually live in. The beach looks different because the characters, and hopefully the readers, are different. He allows us the flexibility to secretly wish we were being whisked away to Narnia, as well as the inference that there are lessons we should be taking with us into our own world. In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the professor describes encounters with other people who have seen such things and learned such lessons, saying, "And don't mention it to anyone else, unless you find that they've had adventures of the same sort themselves." What's that? How will you know? Oh, you'll know all right. Odd things they say, even their looks will let the secret out. The secret seems to be out about effective fantasy, and the message Lewis had for his readers. Thanks for listening.